All right, welcome to our final match for week 3 here, Spider-Man League / Omen Paths. And we got another hero versus villain matchup. We're going to be looking at from the villain's point of view, so we'll get inside the mind of an evil super genius potentially here with Daniel K, who's sitting at, I believe, 7 and 5, and he's up against Luke R, who's at 6 and 8, so he's finishing out his week here. What's going on in Luke's hand?
I see Redcap Gutter Dweller, which
Okay,
is
that's a
pretty good rare from Wilds of Eldraine.
that's a good one.
6 lands and a Spectacular Tactics.
Okay. Oh, that's it. And a pigeon.
Pigeon was just drawn here.
So what colors is he? Because you said he had a double red card, but he
Um,
played a white blue land, so I'm not sure.
yeah, I see red white,
Okay.
although the land can tap for blue.
Okay. And we got another villains deck here, blue black. He's got a Moment of Craving, which is a pretty nice card. -2/-2, and you gain 2 life. He's got Crash, the Reckless End Rider. He's got Ozor, that's the 5 drop that can get hexproof. And he's drawn a Vexed Bots here for turn, and he has lands. So he has stuff to do here. He's going to play the Vexed Bots before the Crash, even though it's slightly off curve. Looks like Luke is waiting for non-lands here, basically.
Yeah, drew the 4 mana creature that searches for an aura or enchantment,
Okay.
or aura equipment.
Bargain Spinner, something or other.
Yeah, that's the one.
Okay. Um, yeah, Daniel drew Cavaro, the Mind Bitten. That's the 4 drop gold rare that can copy something from a graveyard. Yeah, but he is going to play the red cap next turn, and there is going to be no answer to it. So I'll be able to get a
Okay, yeah, that's a
couple,
pretty good one.
potentially a
It
couple of free cards.
on I think start of your turn you can like sack a creature
Yeah.
to impulse draw,
Yep.
and it comes with 2 tokens.
I believe he gets bigger, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, it gets countered. So he's deciding 2 4 drops in hand and a spectacular tactics, and then just some mountains after that.
Mm.
Looking at the bargain spinner.
Okay, so this is kind of might be a Boros deck here, which is a little bit off meta. We did see, I think it was Adrian last week who was playing a green black deck with just a small white splash. So it can be done. It's just you don't get to make use of your gold cards too much unless you're splashing them.
Yeah, it looks like it is mostly red white. I see a
Okay,
couple of blue cards.
well,
Remarkable readings though is a nice aura.
that's
Enchant a land and
that
get
is
3
a that
tokens.
is a good aura to go get. Yeah. Okay. So we got a Damning Caress here. We got I mean, I imagine he's just going to play a 5 mana 4/5 hexproof. I mean, that seems to be pretty decent. And his hand's good. He's got the 4/4 that copies something from a graveyard. He's got a Damning Caress, and he's got a Flying Threat here. So Daniel sort of has set up what he needs to go far in this game, perhaps. Yeah, Remarkable Reading is
Yes.
a very strong rare. It's not like broken, but it's real good.
Deciding. So he drew the 3 3 with web slinging for 1, no ability, but he's considering between Redcap Gutter Dweller and the land this turn.
Yeah, there is a Damning Caress in hand now, so the red cap Gutter Drill will not get to go off. They'll just make 2 little 1/1s that can't block, and that'll be that. He's taking a read. He's maybe
Unfortunately, Spectacular Tactics can't currently target or kill either creature.
okay. He's gone for Data Scrubber here rather than the removal, and okay. Because he figures 1 turn with that is okay. I'd probably just be on the
Guess
side
so.
of getting rid of it and attacking for 7.
Maybe hoping the Connive will find an untapped land.
He's discarded the Damning Caress now. Huh.
Oh,
Okay. I guess he's just trying for the flying win, maybe? Because he drew another Vex box. And the Calvaro can be another flyer, too. Something Like it can copy the bargain spinner that's in the graveyard at the very least.
Yeah, I mean, Spectacular Tactics could kill one. Just drew Nia Skysail Storyteller,
Okay.
which can flip for Jeskai mana to be, I think, a 4/4.
Why did he oops? Do we know?
Playing a land before playing Nia, I think. He wanted to
Oh,
play
sure.
Nia and then have a chance to hit a land off
Okay,
the top,
okay.
but it might just be Spectacular Tactics to kill a bot and Remarkable Readings
Yeah.
to get some blockers on the ground.
I think I play like a scaredy cat, so I just use my Damning Caress on the Gutter Dweller and get that out of my life before it can draw any cards. But perhaps Daniel's decided he's gonna win with flying here, and he can just ignore this ground creature. He's at 22. He just wants enough damage to win with flying.
Yeah, although, yes, it looks like Spectacular Tactics will kill a creature now.
Yeah, it's just gonna hit this
Yes.
5/5. So it's gonna be hard to
On future
win from
turns, like there are a lot
flying.
of tokens here. This Remarkable Readings can give something like
Yeah,
+5 or +6.
yeah. This is Daniel might be wanting that removal spell back. I'm not. We'll see.
So Nia in hand is either 2 mana and it exiles a card, or for 5 mana, it's I think Flying Haste Vigilance 4/4.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know what the backside of it does exactly. I know the front side's just
Yeah.
get
The
that card.
backside, if you play anything from exile, you get a counter, and
Okay.
you can remove 2 counters to exile a card.
Okay. Um. I mean, I'm guessing Daniel's just going to copy his Vexed bots now, since it's a villain. Yeah,
That makes it a hero villain.
it is. Yes, I've seen some very unique creature types thanks to this Kavara. Like I was mentioning before. I saw somebody copy the Bane marked Leonin, the cat that mills too. And it was a spider, human hero, symbiote, cat villain, all at the same time.
That is a lot
So
of types. It
it's,
looks like a couple of creatures have to block here, so the remarkable readings won't buff for as much.
yeah, I mean he's threatening lethal in the air here next turn. Well, that yeah, robot villain, spider human hero.
Oh, the card in exile here from the Redcap Gutter Dweller would be a card played from exile to grow Nia if Nia is played on
Oh,
the backside.
okay. That's a thing. Okay, looks like he's gonna do that.
Uh,
Did it tap him
there's a
already?
mountain in hand, but Arena sure left off white mana there.
Arena be doing that sometimes. Okay, this might be tough to win here from here for it has haste too. Jeez, okay. I was gonna say it might be tough for Daniel here. It might be impossible now.
Yeah. So there are 2 copies of the 3/3 with web slinging for white. He's considering that right now,
I
as it would
don't.
give a blocker, I
That can't
suppose,
be.
but
Can't be. Yeah, nil here is nice, but I don't know if it's enough. I mean, it could put more bodies in play, but the damage seems to have been done. Yeah, like some of these backsides of these flip mythics are like a couple of them are pretty crazy, and then a couple of them are a little tame. I mean, 4/4 flying vigilance haste is great. The other abilities are kind of tame, but 4/4 flying vigilance haste is great.
yeah.
Like I have that Peter Parker in my deck, and the backside doesn't do that much. It's a vigilance reach that gives my legendary spells web slinging for white, blue, and green. Haven't used that one yet. All right, so here comes the data scrubber here.
This is gonna be close. Like
I
this Vex
mean,
bots might attack or might not.
well, if he attacks, it forces a chump block, right?
Oh, it's up to a 6/6 now,
Yeah.
yes.
Okay. Okay, he's figuring out here,
So
and he has to sack here, I think.
Yeah, probably.
Needs a removal for this 6/6 flying, and the options are
Drew
limited.
Firebrain Scheme, which is either +1 attack and first strike, or look at 2 cards and play one of them this turn
I mean, I
or
think
next.
he has to dig here. I don't think he
Yeah, I
can
mean,
give his
Redcap
creature
Gutter
first
Dweller could
strike.
force 2 blocks, but that's not enough to
Yeah, no,
survive.
no, definitely not. Well, he gets 2 more looks at something impactful. Yeah, those aren't exactly. I mean,
Zora
I
could
guess.
gain life. Romantic Rendezvous could dig a little more.
I mean, in red white, your options to kill a 6/6 flyer are, I guess you have spectacular tactics and Mothwing Shrub, but nothing in red can deal with something that big. All
But
right.
only so much mana available after discarding and drawing.
Yeah.
Found a Riot Kraz of the Swarm, which can
Okay.
give haste or +1. So there could be a big attack here, but I think it'll just be a little bit short of lethal, and there's no way to
Yeah.
stop the Vex bots in hand.
Yeah. So pretty interesting last few turns there of this game. The flying ended up getting there. All right.
Yeah, it was a close race though.
I mean, it kind of was what I thought was going on in his head when he discarded the when he discarded the damning crest. I was like, yeah, he's just gonna try and win with flying. Like, let the opponent have ground creatures. Doesn't matter, and ended up being in the end, I suppose, the correct way to go about it. Yeah, so we got a blue black villains deck here. Triple vexing bots. We saw 2 of them, or we saw one plus a clone. He does have Niche, which is the 7 drop that can draw you back up to 8 cards.
Oh, yeah. Drawing 8 cards is so good.
Yeah, that card.
It,
that card does things no other card can, like that I've seen in a long time in limited.
I don't think Luke changed much there. Definitely base red white, a few blue cards splashed. But I also saw the red blue spider that end of turn does damage if you played something from exile or graveyard.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah, the 2 drop. Looks like he's bringing in a marauding sphinx here, which pretty nice card. Normally you play that in the main deck, I think, but
I guess it's not a villain if you're heavy on the villain synergy.
no, it's not. But it does surveil too when you commit a crime, which is pretty nice. And it has ward. It's just a nice card.
Yeah,
I mean, you do
very
only have
solid
room for so
effect.
many 5 drops, but he does have a few. All right, we got a mulligan here since there was 6 lands. What's going on the other side there? Also a mulligan, it looks like.
Mulligan, well, the first hand had no lands. Considering Plains Island and a bunch of red cards, they're good red cards, but decided it
Yeah,
was not going to work.
yeah. So this 6 has a little bit of a fail case here. He does have 1 island and the spyglass siren and no other lands, but he gets 3 shots at a second land before turn 3. Or
Wait,
by turn 2 he'll have 3 shots at it.
all right. I mean, had to go down to 5 here. Kept a couple mountains, knife trick, death flame burst, and a demi of the silk
Okay.
shoots.
Well, we did get a land here, so uh, he will be able to functionally play Magic here. He's got a Vex bots that he's playing. Common Crook, a Nil, a Data Scrubber, and a Damning Caress. So 3 villains and a removal spell. Looks like he's going to be chugging along with his game plan going.
Found a white blue land tapped, but
All
yeah,
right,
we'll see.
so he has the choice between playing his Common Crook. I was going to say he could have Unstable Experiment there to dig for land, but he said that's fine. I have 3 power flying. That's going to go up and up. I'm going to make my opponent answer that with their mulligan to 5.
Found Wardens, the 2/3 reach, which looks like the play here. And then
Yeah, it's a
For a
stop
future
card.
turn, there's Knife Trick and Death Flame Burst, where Knife Trick can discard the Death Flame Burst and then mayhem it.
We'll see if Daniel decides this is good enough to get damning caressed. And he said, "Yeah, I want to attack for 5. Yeah, my opponent might play something better, but that had reach, and that's a problem because I want to fly."
Yeah, Daniel's really been making the aggressive line, just try to push as much damage as possible.
Yeah, I mean, he says, "I have flyers. As long as my opponent can't block them, I don't really care what they're doing. If they try and block them, I'll get rid of my stuff." All right. So now you get to kill off 2 creatures here. The classic knife trick discarding death flame. That's seems to be
Yeah.
a common line.
And a Flash 3/2 Ademi in hand.
Okay, yeah, that one's good. So he's got nil. He can get back the vexing bots. And he's got another vexing bots in hand. So once again, he's gonna take his game back to the skies here.
Ooh, using the treasure.
Yeah, I mean, all the stuff in his hand is cheap right now. Yeah, Demi coming in, very strong card. Can do a lot, and it's just a 2-drop. So okay, here's a 3/3.
Yeah. Probably got to play on defense for a little while, though.
Yeah, these vex spots are gonna get pretty big now.
Oh, man.
I can't tell. Does Luke have a card left in hand? I don't think so, right?
No, it's empty handed
Yeah,
after the
I thought.
3/3.
And now we get to do this. Yep, said I'm going to build up my flyers. If you want to trade for your Demi for one of my flyers, please do. He's going to explore. Draws the land. And attack. That
Explore.
one, he might have forgot about the Demi ability there. Yeah.
Or just assumed that the Explorer would have given a counter, but it hit a land.
No, I think he just didn't remember that it could just gain flying like that. Maybe in his head he thought it had flying on opponent's turn because that's often they did that on a couple other cards this set. I think there's 2 or 3 other cards that have flying on your turn but not otherwise. So may have just programmed in his head that that was the case. And being tapped out, there was nothing he couldn't bluff that he had a trick. All right.
Luke
Well,
just found a land there, so
we have 3 lands in hand right now. So I mean,
oh,
it's supposed better than being empty-handed, but both players are looking to draw spells here. But in the meantime, Daniel can offer the trade here. And he will.
yeah, probably Ademi will block one of them. Although that would mean there's still enough mana to surveil.
Yeah, he can make a decision first.
Yeah, sees Romantic Rendezvous on top, which
Well,
when empty-handed is just a draw too.
yeah.
So
So
that's a
that is
great find.
actually that's actually a new version of that we haven't seen. Normally, it says either as an additional cost to cast this card, sacrifice, or discard, or it says like you may discard a card when you do draw 2. But this one they just
Yeah,
said if it's the only card in your hand, just have 2 cards. We like that.
it's a small difference in wording, but it's a big difference when you're playing with it.
Oh yeah,
True Perfected Pastry and Firebrained Scheme, both of which can just find
yeah.
some more cards to play next turn.
Because normally these tormenting voice is like such a bad top deck unless you're holding a land for it, which some people do, but some people just forget to, and they draw and they're like, shoot, I can't put this on the stack. Why did I play my land? All right, Rayblade Trooper. Okay, that's something. He's got the pastry here, also known as bagel in the paper.
Looks like the plan is to gain 3 life with the pastry. just so you don't die to removal.
Yeah, and I think this is the fourth or fifth land in a row drawn here, including the the cards drawn by Unstable Experiment. Yeah, he's gonna undo
So that
some of that damage here.
one land there, I think it might have been missed, but that's the land that can give menace to a legendary creature, right?
Yeah, the Vexing Bots is not legendary, but the nil
Yeah, but
is.
Nil Vessel might have been able to get in for a
Hmm.
couple points.
Yeah, could just be an oversight. Again, it's like, oh,
Yeah, it's really easy to miss a land.
yeah, I'm finding a lot in this league that people just know the cards less because people aren't playing the draft format very much. So there's like normally by like week 3 of a league, everybody knows basically all the cards in the set. But in this case, it's not not really the case. But
Luke's drawn some good cards, spell after spell, and there's a red cap gutter dweller in hand as well now.
we finally drawn a spell here after many lands, and it's the Robotics Mastery. So that can
Oh, that's
that
a
can
lot of flying damage.
that can speed up the clock here. Yeah, that's gonna end the game potentially next turn. Yeah.
Yeah, so suddenly red cap gutter dweller in hand is not good enough.
Yeah, not even close here. He needs to
And
remove.
Drew
He needs to remove this
gold
4/4.
pan here.
Well,
I think it's just dead and checking.
surveilling on the main phase is not going to do much help here. Yeah, so just we saw in both of these games, just Daniel said, I'm going to play flyers. I'm going to get anything that can block my flyers out of the way, and whatever my opponent's doing, I'm not that concerned about. And it got him the win here. So congratulations to the super villain on his victory here in week 3. And thanks for watching.